What's up everyone, it's me AskX here, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about CES 2026. So CES 2026 just wrapped up last week, and to be honest, it did not felt any better compared to CES 25 or 24. So there were a lot of upgrades in robotics, AI, autonomous driving, as well as smart devices. But we are not going to talk about those. We are going to talk about some rollable laptops, massive 6K displays, multi-frame generation from NVIDIA, and a unique knife for your kitchen. That's right, for your kitchen. In this video, I'll be talking about some of the best and boldest tech that I loved the most from CES 2026. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first on the list, we have a really good laptop design from Asus. So previously, Asus had the ZenBook Duo for creators and the ROG Zephyrus Duo for gamers. So these are the mainstream dual screen laptops from Asus, but the users did not find the second screen much useful due to its small size. For CES 2026, Asus just went on full dual 16-inch OLED 3K displays, and it's backed up with the latest Intel Core Ultra 9 3 series processor, as well as 64GB of DDR5 RAM, RTX 5090, and Wi-Fi 7, and all the latest tech. One of the main attraction of this laptop is that it can be used in different modes like dual screen, book, share, and tent mode. So next we have a monitor from Dell, the Dell Ultrasharp 52-inch 6K monitor. It's claiming to be one of the world's first 52-inch 6K monitor with a massive resolution of 6144 by 2560. I mean, the vertical resolution, the 2560 of this monitor is equal to the horizontal pixels of my 1440p monitor. It's that big. So next up the list, let's talk about some motherboards from Asus, namely the X870E Glacial as well as the Dark Hero for AMD chipsets. So the main feature that got my attention was the integrated AIO socket or pins. So now when you buy your fancy new AIO cooler with OLED screens as well as RGB, you can just directly mount it into the motherboard without the hassle of any cables. Other than that, other features of this motherboard were the toolless M.2 port as well as the 24+2+2 port. There is no CES without NVIDIA, right? So NVIDIA just released their new DLSS 4.5 for all the RTX cards from RTX 2000 series all the way up to 5000 series. Compared to DLSS 4, where it was just producing more fake frames for more FPS, now what DLSS 4.5 does is that it just fills up the gap where there is actually an FPS drop. So if you're playing at 120 FPS and there is an FPS drop, multi-frame or dynamic multi-frame generation just kicks in and fills up that gap. So every time you're not seeing the actual fake frames. So now I think actually the multi-frame generation has a role to play. So other than that, NVIDIA showcased their Pulsar technology in IPS monitors, which were showcased earlier in CES 25 and 24, but now they're going into consumer monitors, and the main feature of Pulsar technology is that increased motion clarity. So next up we have a massive keyboard from Corsair, the Galleon 100 SD. Corsair just partnered up with Elgato and released a massive keyboard with Elgato Stream Deck integrated within the keyboard. So finally we get a Stream Deck inside a keyboard. Less cables, more space, and clean desktop. Next up, we have two concepts that really blew my mind. The first, we have the Legion Pro rollable laptop, which has a rollable display that goes from 16 inches all the way up to 24 inches. It's a really good thing for gamers. And next on the list, we have Razer. So Razer is the concept king. Each and every CES, they bring new concepts. For this CES, they bought the Project Mokoto. So it comes with a dual front-facing camera, a built-in Snapdragon processor, platform agnostic AI integration. So the main idea behind this headset is that it's not a VR headset, but instead it's aiming to be a context-aware AI companion. So Razer also released the project Ava. So it's a cylindrical AI companion that sits on your desktop, and it can also project a 3D hologram. So each and every year Razer just brings upon new concepts, and it's really good to see. Next up, let's talk about some knife tech. Yep, chef knife with some tech built in. And finally, it's time for some industrial tech to sneak in. CES 2026. So this Seattle Ultrasonic C200 is using piezoelectric ceramic crystals. So the blade vibrates 10 to 20 microns at 40,000 cycles per second. So this makes the knife smooth and non-sticky. So now you will be able to slice those thin layers out of fruits and vegetables with minimum effort. I mean, this tech has already been used in medical as well as industrial settings, but it's now available for consumer in a knife. Yeah, it's a really good thing. I don't know how much it will cost, but it would be really expensive. Out of all this tech, I was hoping to get some new news from the camera industry, but Nikon did not show up. Sony was busy unveiling their new autonomous vehicle, and only Canon revealed their new 26-stop dynamic range sensor, and that's a really good thing. On the other hand, Acer announced their new 1000Hz monitor from the Predator series, and now the refresh rate was on. I mean, 1000Hz, it's really on the top of the list now. And this is exactly where the new NVIDIA G-Sync pulsar technology comes into play with its advanced VRR backlit strobing technique. Now there will be no more ghosting and only increased motion clarity. And there was also this new thin paper-based battery from Flint Battery Tech, which is expected to arrive later this year. And we might be able to see this in your smart wallets, AirTags, and much smaller devices that require thin batteries. Out of all the tech announcements in CES 2026, I have barely scratched the surface. I mean, there were a lot of robotic advancements, AI upgrades, autonomous vehicles, and smart devices. And the list just keeps growing on, and we can talk about it all day. Until then, it's me, AskX, signing off. If you like the video, please drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next tech update. See you on the next one.